So we're pretty much done. This is how the rims are coming out. And we're gonna be dropping these coils, these eBay coils. So yeah, today we're gonna be lowering the vehicle and dropping these rims. So in order to take off the coilover, you're gonna have to go over here and use a 14 millimeter and take it off. I realized that there's some spacers on the brake drum, whatever, the brake disc, and if these spacers weren't there, it would have been touching the brakes, and these rims wouldn't have fit. So once you do these, once you take off these, you're gonna have to go underneath here and break these up. Right here. You're gonna have to take off these bolts right here. This one and that one right here. So what I'm using is a 17 millimeter. And over here I'm using another 17 millimeter with a 17 millimeter ratchet, and I'm just doing it side to side. Yeah, and pretty much that'll be done. So you come with a hammer and gently hit it. You don't want to hit it too hard because you're gonna mess up you don't want to mess up the threads. So you just gently hit it. And then once you're done with that, you come with something, another object to push it out. It will be that simple. You just push it out. Another great technique, you could just use a screwdriver or a flathead, something like that, and you could just jam it in there and drop it out. And when you have this, make sure you be organized as possible. You don't want to lose them. So what you gotta do is, like what I'm doing, you gotta put all the nuts back together because the organization is the key. If you're not that organized, you'll end up losing a lot of bolts, and you'll pretty much have to go back to a junkyard or go to an auto store. So next what you gotta do is take out the brake lines, which are these little things. So in order so you can take off the coilover out, and it would be a once you take off the brake fluid cables or whatever, these little things, now you have to now you're gonna have to take off these bolts, which is 10 millimeters. Or revealed the camber bolt, and it would be a 17 millimeter bolt to take it off, or you could use 11/16. Well, yeah, once you take off these, you could take off the coilover. So in order to take out the rear coilover, you gotta take off your wheel and get a 17mm wrench right here. This side's gonna be welded up, so you don't have to worry about it. Right here. So you gotta just take off this one and then come from the inside, take off these bolts. Once you're done with that, you come inside here with a 14mm ratchet and you take off this bolt right here and that one right there. Once you do that, you just gotta kick off the coilover, and that will allow it to free it. This is probably really dangerous, but I have a clamp right here going, holding this so it cannot move, and I have a L. I do not know what size this is, but I have an L, and then I have this to hold it in place, and I'm just pushing it out. If you have some WD-40, this would be a great time to throw it in. So what I'm doing right here is I have some pliers right here, and I'm using a wrench. Well, I have a ratchet with this. With I think this is a 30. Yeah, I think this is a T30 or star 30, whatever. And it's gonna hold this in place. While you step on the pliers, you'll be pulling this. You'll be pushing it towards that way. While you step on this, so this cannot move. And when you're doing this method, please be very careful. I cannot stress about it. I just did this method, this whole spring shot, and all my tools or hardware went flying down, like, I don't know, like, it went down all the way over there, where right here where I'm pointing at. So yeah, be very careful. And if you have money, or if you're willing to invest in some springs, make sure you buy them. Those are like the spring compressors to hold this in place. So while you're doing this, it won't give you that tension, and then you could just come and release the tension, and it will slowly release it. Then just doing it with force, and if this has so much tension, be very careful to have your hands if you're going to be doing this method. Don't be retarded. But let's say you're on a budget and you're desperate and you're young and dumb, do this method. But make sure you don't fuck with having your hands right here. That's why you have to have your feet right here and push way far from that. And this method is probably stupid because it'll slow it down, but make sure your legs is right there, your feet. I'll show you. Oh fuck. Okay. So what you're gonna do is step on this from here. This already has it set, so this won't move because it's a ratchet, and you just push it out. Yeah, don't have your hand on this, but you could see I still have enough thread, so I could have it. But once I'm starting to get closer, that's when you start releasing it, your hand. why I tell you guys to be very careful. Now I have to find all my hardware. So this is actually my last coilover to be finished. So sometimes this gets stuck right here. So what you're gonna have to do is push this back, the bush, and this would get stuck. You can't take it off unless you're really strong, but be smart, work smart. You could just come with a ratchet or something and hit it and it'll come off. Now you could take off this bushing. If you have low coils like these bushings don't work, to be honest, because it would block you for more slants. That's if you want more slants, but yeah, you don't need this bushing. So, you know, you put this back in order, like same old, you throw that in. Forgot how you do it. But you drop the coil in there. You drop it in. You measure the height that you want already. That's my clearance right there. So I forgot how it goes, to be honest. Oh yeah, this bushing goes in here because it came off. First time seeing that coming off. This goes from the butt or from the rear, whatever. There you go. Put it in there. Then you drop this in there. Perfect. Now you come with this one. And I'm realizing that I have this one's all corrupted, so I'm gonna have to find a new bolt. And I have a salvage, not salvage, but I have a car that was my first car, and I part out, and I could salvage one of these bolts. So this one's trash, you know, so we won't be needing this one. I'm pretty much done now. I got everything good. I just have to drop in the new corner lights and then paint the grill, and pretty much we'll be done. I'll just lower it right now. Pretty much I'm done. That wheel needs air. But yeah. That's how it looks like. That is too slants. Like, it could go lower, but I don't want it too low. I don't want to be like those retards that can't get over a speed bump or like over a driveway. Like, you know. So this is how the corner lights used to look like. All messed up. And I guess he JB weld some hack job to it. You could see. This looks like a clothes hanger. The old guy I bought it from, he had it as a, like, I don't know, but he did the job wrong. He should have just bought himself a new one, but you know, you gotta save money. So these are trash, like my trash car, and these are gonna be the ones that we're gonna be putting in. They look way nicer. Alrighty. And they come with this, these LED bulbs. They're not LED, but they're like halogens. They'll come with a pack of 4, which is good, 25 bucks. It was worth it, or 23. And that's how they look like. On to the next one. So this is how it looks like. It doesn't look that flushed, to be honest. It's because it got I crashed it right here with the tree. You can still see the tree debris right there. So what I think I'm gonna do is come from the back and just force it out. I left the tube in the sun. Ah, fuck it. I'll just leave it like that.
Believe me, get beat, cause I'm flexing Rarries.